All right. Hey guys, how you doing? This is ATG here. We have Aaron Medina,
Yeah, what's going on?
our local Orcust player. So what'd you do today?
Well, you already gave them away the goo. I played Orcust with two engine spice. Went back to back tournaments, first place, and yeah.
All right. Yeah, well, show us how you got this.
So we go 3 gear suit,
Okay.
best normal summon, and now we finally have 3 hard forward back.
Oh man, you must be enjoying that.
Yes, especially when you don't need to normal summon this card, and with the other engine that I play, like it's just so free when you discard. Um, but banishing this to summon this and just continue your plays is insane. So now that we have 3 harps, we play only 2 nightmare. We don't have to play the third one. It's gonna be a brick now.
Okay.
2 symbol skeletons. 2 comes up during the really big grind game, but you only need 1. 1. This is a must in the Orcust deck to recycle your resources. And then honorary Orcust card is Gizmic Orochia. Put it back in the deck after taking it out for like a month or 2. It's an insane card how it just allows you to go for game when you don't need to go for game sometimes, or it just it protects you from dying. That's the Orcust engine.
You said you had stopped playing it. Is there a reason why you had stopped playing it before and you chose to play it again now?
I stopped playing it before just because I wanted to cut consistency on the Horus Orcust engine that I was playing, or the Horus Orcust deck, when I just wanted to see like triple Kingstark or something like that. And now that there's a third engine, we're going to use the card to easy discards.
Okay.
Triple M SETI, literally engage for this deck. You pitch it off with one of your monsters, and then you grab the Kingstark and then you draw a card, literally engage. And then the one happy, you don't play the other targets because they're cheeks. Third engine, adventure engine.
Oh, what made you want to play the adventure engine?
These cards bait out so many hand traps. It's insane how you don't really need to normal summon your gear suit in order to play the game. All you need to do is draw draw any of the good Orcust monsters to start playing when you discard off of the Faithful. And then you just hold your normal summon for the next turn so you can kill them.
Okay.
And then two Fenrirs. These might get cut. They never come up. But when they do put in work, or they only come up when you zombie vampire them.
And you just get a free special off of it.
Free special. Hand traps. We only play 9. 3 Ash, 3 Veiler, and 3 Imper. I would play more, but this deck is more of a gas deck where you just want to stop them from playing a little bit, and then you just like your main deck Orcust monsters will just break the board itself with the extra deck. And then obviously battle, insane. Now that we have 3 harp, I'll play 2 return. Card says
Draw 2. It's a pot of
two.
greed.
It just says draw 2 and dump one of your starters. Draco back and Faithful with the 2 rights. Only 2 because I don't want to open multiples. It's a pretty good card. Obviously, if you activate this card and you summon the token and get the Faithful, or if you already have the Faithful, as soon as you activate this card, you cannot normal summon. Like you can normal summon, but you cannot activate the effect.
I do have one question though on your ratios. Why 2 rights and 3 princess? Why not the other way around?
Okay, so the reason why I have the 3 princess is because of this card right here, and another spell card. So these will get sent by the Imsetis. It's literally free. They can ash this, but you still get this in the graveyard to get this.
Okay.
It just baits hand traps, like I said. It happened today against my boy Marco, where I go Imseti, pitch it with this, and he ashes, and I still get to banish and get the right.
Okay. Sounds pretty good right there.
two king sarks. I used to play three, but I needed to make room
Adventure stuff.
for the adventure stuff. Two tactics. God card right here when they hand trap you, especially like if you know that you have full combo and you just go look at their hand and you get rid of the other hand trap. The reason why three of the other reason why I play the girl is two super volleys. It's literally free. How you just activate, you pitch either an Orcust monster or the Enchantress, and you make a Mud Dragon or a Garura. And then you just go banish the Enchantress, and you just keep plussing from there. Foolish, obviously, pretty sacky one off, but it comes up. And then obviously Crescendo for late game or when you're playing against Runic Stun and you need to negate their stuff. But that's 45.
45 in the main.
45 in the main.
Is there anything you would change?
If there anything I would change, I'll probably cut out the Fenrir's. I would cut out the honestly, it would just be the Fenrir's. I would try to cut it down to 40, but I don't know. I wouldn't know what to cut out besides Fenrir's.
Okay.
Extra deck, Zombie Vampire. This literally is a bait, and if it doesn't get baited, it literally is like game every time. Because you just mill your Orcust stuff, and then if you luckily hit a Fenrir, you summon the Fenrir, and then you just plus off of that. Lord, Photon Lord. When you know you have a full combo, you don't have to extend into this. You could just go here and stop a hand trap, stop a nib. Two ding. This card is insane. How on summon you can attach a banished machine back to it to manage your resources. Or on summon, it also sends a card non-target. Insane. Ever since this card came out in Dark Neostorm, it's been insane. So since Link Karibo got banned, this is the replacement for the token. When you go Girsu, give a token to your opponent and yourself. It helps out sometimes. Didn't really come up today, but that's because of the adventure stuff, how broken it is, and the Horus stuff. Two Gals. I still think it's correct to play two Galateas. You don't need three. If you need three, you don't know how you're playing the deck. You don't know how to manage your resources. And Longirsu. This would be the third Galatea, but Longirsu does come up against the stun players. The fact that it can't be destroyed by card effects, so all the runic stuff, it's a big body, and against the runic stuff, like they can't really out it with their Inspectable or their Mono Waddle.
Yeah. They're forced to try and use the negate on that instead.
Yes. Of course, IP into SP. These cards are broken, especially SP because of the on-summon effect when you use an extra deck monster to banish. So today this banished a runic fountain, and then the other runic fountain got banished by a cosmic. So runic stun,
that must have been rough for them.
Wasn't grinding as much. Dark is free, especially when you're playing against when players have an extra deck with fire. I'm sorry, not fire. With dark, and then you can like free summon a Dispatter or free summon their Typhon. If you out their Typhon, it's just a free body. And of course, you can crash and search a Girsu with it. I believe it's a Girsu. I'm not sure. Spice right here, Tobolodic Drisbana. We're going back to 2019 right here. Like I said, the stun decks and the back row decks are annoying. So when you set up Babel and you go into this, when you go IP Babel, you summon this. Now we have triple harp, so it'll trigger real quick. So as soon as they set to go into their end phase, you just trigger this. They burn for whatever they banish, and obviously, like they have no more back row. You just kill them with Boar Sword.
All right. Is there a reason why Boar Sword are not access code?
There is actually. If you look at the extra deck real quick,
they're all darks.
I just see a bunch of darks except for the Link Spider. But I mean, it's pretty easy to go into Boar Sword because Boar Sword and Dingirsu is literally game.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, that is definitely a game. All
And
right.
then two super quality targets. Obviously, you know what these cards do. Draw one card when when it goes away, and then obviously you can target. Pretty solid super quality cards. And then side deck. Side deck was not that great today. Besides the back row hate. So obviously two e-release, not three. I don't know why not three if I'm complaining about back row, but I didn't want to play three cosmics. This might change just because some element got hit and anti-spells hit to one, but I mean I still think that cosmic on the runic fountain is very very strong because the Hugin can't protect it. Two drolls and three nib. Now that there's no savage and no baron generic negates, nib is pretty strong. Uh, there's still pretty decent decks that search, but I mean, not really. Everyone's like a little bit scared now because of Colossus. And then going first cards, I really wanted to play these cards. This did come up to negate the summon of an Inspector Border. And then the third card, the last three, I never cited them in. It was good in theory in my head, but strikes. I love this card. This is my favorite trap card of all time. And the fact that it never came up says otherwise. Yep, that's pretty much it.
All right. Would you change out the strikes for anything else?
I would try to put in the droplets again. I was testing out droplets last week. Like I said, I got first place last week, and I was playing the droplets, and they did come up. But other than that, no, the deck was fine. If it starts losing its consistency for some odd reason, because I don't know how to shuffle, we'll tweak some things up. But right now, it's perfect. Three harp is insane. Shout outs to all the guys in the Warriors chat, Dan, Marco, PJ, Joey, Max, Nava, and etc. etc. There's so many people. Other than that, thank you guys for the profile, and I hope you guys enjoyed it.
All right. ATG signing out.